Swag.
Hello, one and all, to our very lovely patrons at Club E-Clipse. It's going to be a chill night tonight with the first of our monthly podcasts, which is going to be talking about what we're looking forward to, what we've been into, and of course, how we've been and what we've been working on. So get your butts on the reserved spots or at the bar because it's just going to be a calm night. One thing to quickly mention, as you may see, some of a couple of us are not here. They will be here. So don't worry, we're all fine. With that out of the way, let's start with some catching up. Let's go by order of the couch. Mars, how are we doing?
Yeah.
What you been working on?
Oh, well. Oh, man, it's so roomy. Oh, man, I could sit on this couch and just have some leg room. No. No, I've been doing good. I've just been working, doing projects as usual, behind the scenes. Some NDA things that I can't speak about. However, the thing I have been working on is the Tales zine, which has released, by the way, from last time the stream was, broadcasted. And yeah, no, the stream, the zine is out, and we have, made a bunch of money from the zine. It actually made over like $1,000, so I'm very thankful for that. Congrats to everybody. And it was very rewarding to see the whole project come together after so long of just working on it. And yeah, if anybody in the audience would like to still donate to the zine and get a copy as things are rolling out, go on and do so. Check out the itch.io page and check it out, give your support and everything like that. And yeah, so on and so forth. It's just been really, really, really good.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, super, super dope. And also, as just a quick thing, I know things are a little bit tough for everybody, and if everybody can't donate, unfortunately, it's okay. We raised a good amount of money, but if you would like to wait and for the full release of the free release, it'll be happening on the 25th of September. So
Right.
keep that in your calendar.
Right.
And one last thing, sorry, is if you would like to see a little bit of a sneak peek on my piece, and you can get more behind the scenes. Well, first check out my social media, right? I talked a little bit more about the logo and how that was made. Sorry. But a sneak piece on my piece is some blueprints of a certain plane that a certain two-tailed fox flies around. Give that a wink or so. That's all.
Oh. Shapely.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So
Get the little blueprints.
yeah, gotta make it Tails core. Sorry, go ahead.
It's Tails core. Yeah, no, it's nice to see this. Tails has been like a character I know definitely personally I've grown appreciative of, so it's nice seeing like this seem to be happening and such.
Oh yeah, go sit. Sorry. Finish.
No, sorry, you go first.
Oh, well, manners. No, I quit. No, for sure. It was when jumping into the zine with some friends of mine. Our first kind of objective that we wanted to do was make like Tails look like a badass, right? Make him cool, right? Because we already knew that there were going to be a bunch of pieces that kind of showcase Tails in a more cutesy manner, which is fine, right? Like kind of normal for a lot of Tails fans, of course. But for us, we were like, no, Tails is cool. We gotta showcase his cool ass moments because he's had a lot of them throughout the series, and we wanted to showcase that. And I definitely wanted to showcase that with a lot of his technical side and also like some cool stuff he does in some games. Unleashed specifically. I love Unleashed. So wink, wink,
Ah.
don't touch.
So August 20th. Yeah, that's when they're coming out.
Yeah. Oh well, no, it's already out, but
I'm silly.
it's September 25th is when it is going to be free for everybody when sales
Right.
end.
My mistake. Sorry.
It's all good. It's all good.
My bad. I thought this was just a really nice image to show everybody all the different art you can see in this fine zine.
Oh hell yeah! Oh hell yeah! Oh yes! Oh please check out everybody's work and support them. And if you take a gander, I also did a little bit of a graphic design on the zine too. This image included. So hopefully
That's really
you're feeling
clean.
lovely about that. Yeah.
Far away friends. How about that?
Yes, the charity money is going towards Far Away Friends, nonprofit organization. Working with rural Uganda, to help out like schools and things of that nature. So yeah, please support and donate if you can. That would be very, very, very lovely. And we made 1K, so that's very encouraging. And if you'd like to contribute more, check out the page in the links below. Yeah.
All right. Very good. Very good. Anything else we want to share, Mark?
No, not really. No, that was just the big thing, the big project I wanted to share.
Gotcha. Denny!
Hi.
What have you been working on?
I'm here.
I've been fine. Oh hi. We
Oh,
got
wow.
Merle here.
Brr.
Fashionably late. Mm.
Oh god, it's fine. Honestly, I've been working on some things, but I cannot really reveal them yet. Also, it's like my birthday month, so I've been kind of busy.
Oh my god.
I've been kind of busy with friends and stuff. Suddenly the world wants to see me because it's my birthday, so it's like I've been super busy. But also aside from a couple projects that I cannot really speak out yet, I'll be able to soon. I've been also working to get back into cosplay. Because my sister and I wanted to make a couple cosplays of Arcane, and also I think one from Genshin Impact as well. So we've been busy talking about that, gathering materials, just start working on it. Because usually we get conventions in December and May. So we were talking about trying to fix something up to go to our local Comic-Con in December. It'll probably be the Arcane cosplays. So really looking forward to that. And we're probably gonna make since we're we're twin sisters. We're probably gonna try and make Bee and Jinx, because we're sisters and we're kind of look alike, so it's gonna be funny. But yeah, we were working around that, and other than that, yeah, busy with my birthday. It's on September 22nd, and I cannot wait until it happens because not gonna lie, sometimes I'll get a little bit tired of doing so many things in the week. So I'm waiting for things to chill out just a little bit, but it's been fun anyway. So yeah.
Very nice. Very nice. That does make me wonder, do you and your sister, when you cosplay Fee and Jinx, do you two want to make a small game to see how many people recognize you two as actually being sisters who are cosplaying as sister characters, or just two friends?
That'd be fun. Honestly, that would be fun, because we've always talked about we should make cosplays of characters that are siblings, and they look like each other. So we would try and get people and be they have to do a double take of hold on a second, wait, these two look really similar. So we're probably gonna try and do something like that. Also, probably gonna try and get as many pictures as I can to show them here if we can. So yeah.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Question for you, Danny. Have you ever done like the twin pranks? You know, where you're like, it's like
in general.
Yeah, there's I forgot I think the channel's name is Even Out or something, where it's like two sets of like two twins, right? Yeah, and then they do like they wear the same clothes and everything, and they kind of do like the glitch in the Matrix type of thing, where they ask people. Oh,
we kind of had a couple of times in which maybe my sister didn't want, because like she was a counselor at school. She didn't want to go to a meeting, and I would go instead of her. Or like I remember once I actually show up to her workplace, and they still thought I was her. So that's interesting. But yeah, we kind of did some like switching up because one of us didn't want to go to the place, so the other went.
That's awesome.
Yeah, right now it's not that possible because like as we grew, she and I kind of like we do have some differences now. Like we're not as identical as we were before. So I think that now if we try, we couldn't like get away with it, but when we were younger, yes, it was really fun sometimes.
Awesome. No, I love that. Damn, that's always what I thought about when it comes to like twins, and like it's like, oh, do they have the mind connection link? And it's like, oh, it's so fun.
Yeah, no, honestly, all of those things like mind connections, I don't think that's a deal. It's more like you've known your sibling for so long that you kind of know when they're good, when they're not. Like you kind of get some hints when like the behaviors they have and stuff. I don't think it's mind connection. It's more like you know them so well that you kind of predict what they're gonna do next, basically. Yeah, and I had people asking me, "Oh, who's the evil twin?" And I feel like I'm gonna be you. I'm gonna be me. Just keep asking, but that's fine. All sort of comments from like twin siblings and stuff. But sometimes they're fun. Sometimes they're like, eh. But most of the times they're fun. So yeah.
Okay.
Right. I can definitely relate to like the twin thing. At least in terms of like I don't have a mind link with him. I wish I did sometimes.
It would be fun, but
yeah. At least so I can like just like I don't know, for the sake of like understanding people better, you know?
Yeah, and like sometimes I kind of know what my sister's gonna do, and people really believe that we have like a connection or something, like a mental link or whatever. And it's like, no, I just know her. It's just I've been her sister for like all my life, so
God forbid family members know each other.
I'm resisting the Sonic quote. If you know, you know.
If you know it.
I don't think any of us know.
Don't worry.
I mean, you can say it. I don't mind. You can say it.
Well, if
that one was for me.
It's the you might know everything I'm going to do, but that's not going to help you because I know everything you're going to do.
Yeah, basically.
Okay, that one I know.
Basically.
All right. Now moving on to Mur. Mur, how are you doing, Mur? What you been working on?
Well, I went to San Japan
Ooh.
2 weekends ago. It's already been 2 weeks since I've been at San Japan.
Wait,
Yeah.
what? Oh God, time.
Yeah, time flashes.
Wow,
So
I
I went
yesterday.
to God, Jesus Christ. Anyway, San Japan is my for fun convention I go to every year. It doesn't matter what I'm doing. Doesn't matter like anything. If I do nothing else convention wise that year, I'm going to San Japan. like hands down.
Hmm.
So this year I went with some of my friends, as I always do, and we dressed up in 2 different kind of fandom things.
Yeah.
Me and the cowgirl Peach pictured, that is Speak Easy Wigs. We were Patissier Peach and Cowgirl Peach from Princess Peach Showtime. And then my friends Eleanor Fish and Sia were Hornet and Hollow Knight from Hollow Knight. It was really fun because they also did a little photo shoot that weekend. It was so many people. We hit, I think it was like almost 30,000 people were there that weekend. They had like, there was a wrestling match like in the Artist Alley, which while it was fun, I got to see Metal Gear and Solid Snake cosplayers like actually like box, you know, with like cardboard boxes.
Oh my god.
Like that one SpongeBob episode.
That sounds metal.
That was fun. That was really fun. The wrestling matches were fun. I just wish they weren't so close to like Artist Alley, because that whole line of artists kind of they were dealing with like the announcers and stuff for most of the weekend. But no, it was a really good time. I did my first stamp rally this year. I've never joined a stamp rally, mostly because I'm not one to just drop money on like 6 to 8 different booths at a time. But this one was fun. If you play Final Fantasy 14, it was the Rite of Succession stamp rally is what they did. So I got this little card, and I had different keystones that I had to get stamps for. And the artists, there was only 4 of them, so I was like, I can do that. And they had small things that I liked. Plus, I also got this really nice tote bag for Dawn Trail. It was really fun. I liked it, recommended it. I got a free little hand fan. That thing came in handy all weekend. But no, I did that. Burnout Syndromes had their concert there. They are like the special Japanese guest. Also, Tokyo Machine, Slushy.
Oh yeah.
They were there. They were the DJs. It was so good. It was such a phenomenal experience. Thank you, Sane Japan, for always being there for me. The cosplay show was incredible. I was super stoked because there was a Dementio and Mr. L cosplayer from Super Paper Mario, and they did like a mastered cosplay. It was so fun to watch.
Oh my god.
And Bitforce was our halftime entertainment, and we got to jam out to metal song medleys of Mega Man and Castlevania. It was so good. Also, they had the Final Fantasy VII bench there, so of course I had to take pictures there of Chad.
Yeah, I'd recognize that.
Of course, dude. Like, Octopath represent. Super fun
and the
time.
Cactuar.
Yes, and the Cactuar. I showed that picture to my boss, and she was like, "Oh my god, that cactus is running!" I was like, "Yeah." She was so excited seeing these pictures because she'd known I was making costumes, and I finally got to wear my Ochette cosplay with the proper wig I commissioned from Val. Actually, like, if you've ever seen Val's work, hands down recommend it. Best customer service experience I've had in my life. Honestly, like, I'm not even exaggerating. Like, that's just how it is. So
I promise you didn't just get the special friends treatment. I try to be good to all my clients as long as they're good to me. But also, you're a good client too, Mer. Don't forget that. You're also an excellent client.
From over the screen, it looks so soft.
It is very soft.
No.
It kept its shape. It was a little windy walking outside the buildings in San Antonio, but no, it was good. And now it's back at home on its wig head, ready for its next adventure, because, yeah, that's just how it goes.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
That was my big thing that I've done recently. I applied for Imprint, which, if people don't know, that is online art gallery site, and it's community vote based who gets in. So this is not just like the site administrators saw my stuff and were like, yeah, you can get it. No, this was like, I had to submit, and it wasn't these 3 pieces. I actually have a 4th print too. If you click on art prints, my piece in NSR, I uploaded and made it into a nice print ready for people to see. But no, you upload 3 of like portfolio pieces after you make your account, And then when you apply, you put in like your information that they need, and then they just push your images and your name to whichever artists are reviewing applications that day.
Yeah.
And, like, it was,
Oh.
yeah.
It definitely, yeah, it's a process. Luck for sure, because it took me like 5 tries to get in.
And it took me 2. The great thing is, if you don't get accepted, you're able to just immediately apply again and see if a different set of eyes is like, you know what? Yeah, I fuck with this person's art. Or like, I want to see more of that. Or I can tell they really have the heart in it. Yeah. So once you're accepted, you're able to just open your shop. So the way Imprint works is like, I just handle doing my designs, and they handle shipping and processing and fulfilling orders. And then I get a cut based on what sells. And looking at their like payouts and stuff, I thought it was a pretty good deal, honestly. Because I'm also used to like the payouts being like once a month from Twitch once you reach a certain threshold too, back when I was streaming a lot. So that didn't really bother me. Read through the guidelines and stuff. I was okay with all that. I was like, you know what? Yeah, this might be a really good thing for me to try. So I did. And Mars also has a print shop on Imprint. So
I might check it out.
I think it's a good option for those of us, or for anybody who's watching, for those of us out there that like, where you just want to focus on making the art and not necessarily have to deal with getting supplies, getting shipping stuff done, labels, doing tracking, sending out the orders yourself. I think this is a really good compromise. So,
Right.
that's another thing, yeah. And then what else have I done recently? Oh, my little Eve charms. I don't even think I talked about it on the first stream, but hi. I designed charms. And I finished my Eve charm. And the samples arrived recently, so she's there. Patreon got to see this first. They got to see the design and everything, got to hear me talk about it first, so Patreon's nice if you want the behind the scenes stuff from me before it's just seeing like the hey, this exists thing on Twitter. But I still have a few other designs I want to make and sample out before I can like open my big cartel, but everything is like, we're getting close. I'm real excited. And then I'm able to go do my orders for these at least. See, it's a weird thing. Like I don't want to deal with like shipping like art prints because so many things can go wrong and they can get bent, or someone can just not care and like not adhere to the delicate whatever sticker on your package.
Yeah.
But with merch, especially acrylic charms or anything like acrylic, they come with the protective film from wherever you're getting them processed. And then when you ship them, I always use bubble mailers anyway. And they're typically small enough that they go in somebody's mailbox. They don't have to wait, like, in my case, at the front door when it arrives or anything like that. So I'm fine with shipping out certain stuff, but I don't want to deal with the paper cuts.
Listen, customs are getting easier where I live, so notes this out.
You should. There'll be more.
Looks at it. I'm interested.
At least there.
It's personally, it's just like this, and like seeing like other friends and like Val making keychains themselves is like, is this where I just like try my hand at this? Like, is this where I begin?
Yeah.
You definitely should. Yeah. I think a lot of artists in this day and age right now have a lot more resources at their fingertips and a lot more avenues to explore than we did even say maybe just 5 years ago. Like, I think you've got a really good this is a really good time to really throw out those feelers to see what you'd like, or if you're, you know, it's a really good time.
Right.
Yes. Ooh, it's gonna be so cool. It's gonna be so cool.
Yeah.
I should, go support.
Group order.
Yeah. I updated my card, so now the links to all the stuff are there. My God.
And so you can go check out her Patreon as well if you'd like to see some of the stuff in
Yeah.
advance.
Yeah, I'm being diligent, posting on there at least once a week, any behind the scenes progress, things that I probably haven't announced on Twitter that I'm doing, probably going to be announced on Patreon, and just overall timeline for like progress and stuff. So
Hell yeah.
I also,
So-
if I get enough people, I'm open to doing like a monthly like Q&A to just review over like art tips and stuff, because I love doing that. And then just
I'll do a
y'all's
shop.
names get added in my time-lapse videos or whatever videos I post on YouTube at the end. Because
Ah.
yeah.
Swagalicious.
Yeah, there's
Oh, look,
there's
look.
that.
The Club Eclipse. Oh my god, that's us.
Yeah, y'all have your own button. I gave us the whole button.
We have a button.
One entire button.
That's a good idea. I'll
You should.
steal it, and no one will ever know.
Says on the stream.
No,
I'm
watch
gonna
me.
steal.
Live. In front of a whole studio audience.
Live
Oh.
steal reaction.
No one can no one can notice if there's no one to notice.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, what did I miss? I know I missed stuff. I was at the doctor's office.
Nothing. Nah, we're just chilling. Just talking. Yeah.
We're
Good.
chilling. We're having a chill night.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, no, it's very lovely to see like
Yeah.
those things get set and done for you, Mura.
I'm excited. Like I don't know. There was like not like art wise. I didn't really finish anything art wise, but I'm very proud that I got into imprint. That feels
Oh
good.
yeah. No, I'm
Like-
glad. I was shooketh when you told me. I was like, what the hell? That was fast. I was like, damn, I'm mad. I'm
I
jealous.
feel like because I feel like I asked you like the night before. I was like, okay, bet I'm gonna submit the application, and then the day after, I got the rejection email. I was like, you know what? We roll with these punches. I'm gonna just apply again. I switched out just one of my pieces. I think that was the kicker. That was enough of a variety for whoever looked at it was like, yeah, she's in.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm glad. I'm glad that it did not take like so fucking long in comparison. Cause that's good. Just get that shit rolling. You know, everything working in tandem and concert and all that. Yeah,
Felt,
it'd be cool.
felt
Yeah.
good. I've been seeing it pop up a lot recently too. Like ever since I asked you, I've been seeing more artists that I follow. Like, oh yeah, by the way, like I do have this shop. Like they've had it for a while, but I guess because it's new to me and I'm like, oh, I'm part of this thing now. I've been seeing it more on my feed. Either that or my phone, and my dad is just like, hey, you said this word a lot. Let's just show you all these
Oh,
posts.
getting spied on. Yeah.
You know, it could be, but it's kind of fun. It feels like part of the little cool kids club. So
Nah, this is the
Yeah.
cool kid club.
Honestly, yeah, though.
Like,
This couch
Yes.
great. The club good.
this is the coolest couch that you can find across the world.
I feel like I just like got beamed into the couch when I
Genuine.
Yeah,
I
you
logged
just
in.
You just summoned. Yeah, summoned. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking
like beat me up.
Beam me up for real. For real.
Let's just say you jumped across the table and managed to perfectly land on your spot when you got in. Let's just say that.
Dang, the finesse.
Yeah, right.
Wow.
No flinching at
No
all.
flinching.
No fear.
Just
No flinching.
instant sit down.
The elaborateness of like fucking the elaborate intros of like WWE intros.
Oh yeah.
Like one of us like watched like Gigi just like walk through the dancing crowd and just climb on over to the couch.
Does a whole flip.
Yeah.
Full flip.
Because we can do that. He's a little guy. Of course he can.
Of course. But I love this room. I have like So much room. Genuine leather. It's so nice.
You can just lay down there and take a nap. Like
Yeah, I could.
But that I'm not gonna lie, that's just making me think of like, I'm not too deep into Final Fantasy 14 to fully recognize it, but it's making me think of that, like when you're in the raids and like that red ring like starts spinning around someone with like an arrow on top.
Oh, the tank buster.
yeah.
It's making me think.
The tank buster.
It's making me think if you ever were to do like lay your head on like more of a sofa, like the portion that you're like occupying just starts like has like a figure circling
you
it.
get an AoE right there. Like,
Yeah.
Oh my god. Insane.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. I think
dude.
it's your
it's
turn.
you.
Tell me.
What have you been up to?
What's
Oh,
that?
no.
What have
We
you been
want to
hiding
know.
from us lately?
We want to know.
It's not been much. Well, no, it's been some drawing stuff, but it's mostly just been like writing. So far, it's been working on a comic project I've had in mind for a while. Called 4K Volts. And to kind of like, and because I'm the kind of person who thinks context equals content. Shout out to Scott Nicewander. I a while back was part of a tabletop game called Mutants and Masterminds. It's it's like a superhero kind of tabletop RPG. Very math based. A lot of maths going on. Sometimes I didn't know what was going on. Like, oh. I felt that during like the character creation process. Even like you had like points that you had to buy traits for, and like the mix and match what your power does and such. It was crazy. As you can see here, I was I'm forgetting the actual like classes because we technically had them. But I was a gadgeteer named Neon, and his thing was that he was a supervillain that was in rehab and was like doing like hero stuff to as like part of his like parole, part of his community service. And when I made the design, which was before the campaign, our DM liked it enough that we just had like the whole campaign be based around that, of just like villains trying to do the best they can to be better and failing miserably at it. And that was like, I liked the idea enough that I just was like, you know what, I would like to try and make a whole thing about this, and that's for like it being like its own comic came from. Especially considering because it was inspired by Spooderman, like Neon. He's
Spooderman.
He literally only exists because I randomly got a YouTube video recommended explaining like how good his theme song is in Amazing Spider-Man 2. And when I saw it, I was like, I'm gonna make my own Electro, and I did. And now I'm making my own comic about him. But yeah, mostly it's just been fleshing them out, giving him a good design. And as you can see here, I've been making a little cast for him.
Yes.
Yeah, dude.
Nice.
Ooh.
Love
Yeah.
the spread.
Thank you. Because we had it in the story of the campaign that he was part of a gang of villains before he like into the rehab. And so basically the people on the right of the image even, brain got confused for a second. The people on the right of the image are like, were from his gang. You got him, you got Sandy Crane, a self-proclaimed Scooby-Doo villain, but good, because they fight against capitalism.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
And you got Ira Roswell, or Spectacle. She was initially going to be like the Mysterio type character, but with the help of Val, she got to be a bit more cooler than that, and now she's just like a card throwing Vegas fic kind of themed villain. I honestly, it took me a bit to like figure out that design. I missed you. But yeah, no, I'm particularly proud of her design, especially with like the eyeball helmet and like the dreads coming out of the out of her helmet, like cables, because she's like a technological character.
Yeah, it's a sick design.
Yeah, and then we have Lucky the Hopper. Fascinating story about her. She's the kind of Spider-Man arch nemesis of the group, or at least back then she was. Funny story about her design. She was originally Capcom did a costume contest for Street Fighter V.
Yes.
And I threw in my own submission for Sakura that was inspired by like I think it was like some like extra kind of key art from Marvel vs. Capcom 2, where it was like Sakura and Spider-Man taking a picture together. So I gave her a superhero outfit that was Grasshopper themed, because of course it was Grasshopper themed. I can't not think about Kamen Rider. It's legally impossible. But when I was like writing down her stuff, Val saw her entry, and I'm forgetting how it went exactly, but I remember there was something like mistaking it for like being an Irish frog themed hero.
That was because I think you gave her the name like something like Lucky Hopper, and that's just like a frog name.
Right. Oh no, because I her surname's McShannon too. Sapon's Masked Rider. Yeah. How could we forget? How could we forget? But yeah, no, the car could talk, of course. But yeah, no. When you pointed that out, Val, it made me realize, actually, you know what? I think it'd be cooler if she was a frog hero, so now she is. But yeah, no. These are some of the designs for the thing. I don't have it in mind to show all of them fully. And even then, it's like, not all the key characters are here. We might show up in future stuff if this first comic comes out well. But yeah, it's just, I've been trying to like actually think, be conscious about my decisions on like character writing, and for these fellas and their backstories and how they all interacted in the past and will interact now, because the whole thing is basically Seth is just trying to do his best he can, very badly, but still, while Sandy comes back to his life after the gang had initially broke up and tells him, hey, what if we got the gang back together? So it's a bit of him, a bit of Seth trying to do the best he can, God loves a trier, as they say. Yeah, God, he Steph's a trier. Sometimes in name only, but you know what? Vaping the people who want to videotape you falling over to upload it to YouTube. yeah. As far as I know, that might be the most consistent villain in 40k votes. We'll see. But yeah, no, it's just been nice doing these designs. I am particularly proud of them and the posing of them. And
Yeah, they're great.
and
Yeah.
it's been thank you. And it's been nice trying to flesh them out and make them more interesting and more understandable. That's a bit of all I have to say. It's just my brain has been mostly focusing on this and like another thing that's also just been writing.
Man, I felt that with writing.
Yeah.
I was rereading old fics recently. I was like, I need to finish these. I missed that time.
For me personally, it was just like all of my writing, aside from like some stuff for like a tabletop campaign I'm in right now, all my writings is like on Google Docs that I could still access. So every now and then I've just been like rereading like old stuff. One of them was like my own interpretation of Ruby, which I think was like a thing you guys saw me play around with a while back.
I think so. I
Yeah.
think you remember sharing
Technically
it.
so.
Yeah, that. God, it's so weird thinking about that now that Rooster Teeth's down, but that's what's happened. We just, if that's happened, whatever happens, right? But yeah, no, it's just like it's reading all of that, and it's just I might just reread it again to just take more notes from it. I can only guess. Yeah. Listen, don't worry about him. He's a friend.
Venus has been spotted.
He's a friend of the business. You gotta understand. He's been very loyal. But yeah, that's what I've been doing. Just trying to take my craft seriously, for like a better term.
Nice. Always a good time. Good thing
Yeah.
to see.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Next up is Val. Do you
Hi.
have a thing you'd like to share?
Yes, I do. Let me go navigate over to the scene with it. Wow, look
The
at this
scene!
store. You can
Cool.
purchase goods and items for me at
Yo!
shop.117.zone. You can get yourself
Yay!
a memo pad. It has water on it.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Or you
Ooh,
could go
I
get
like
yourself
that.
some washi tape with water
Yes!
on it.
The tape!
Washi tape.
I
Or
was most
you
excited.
can get a pin banner that also technically has water on it.
Yeah.
Yo!
Yo, this
Yeah,
is the water
water.
store. We sell water here.
Yo,
You're the
You
manager
sell
of the water store? Water.
Water.
Very tasty water. You can eat it.
What are you waiting for? Get some water.
I recognize those.
The scheme
Those five.
schemes.
We got
Oh,
things
look at
for
those.
Final
Oh my
Fantasy
God.
enjoyers.
Yeah.
Aaronville, my beloved.
You can get yourself a little gold
Sierra
job.
Mill.
There's only 2 of him left because I only ordered 3.
Oh my god!
You can get yourself a Hypnos.
The sleeper.
Sleepy.
Ooh.
Sleepy
They call him
man.
the snoozer.
Nose.
Music.
I
You can
have been.
acquire stickers and goods here at the store. This is all I've
Yeah.
been working on.
Is that your very own Miku?
Wow, Miku. I made this Miku.
Me too.
Yo,
I made
Miku?
this.
yo, Miku with teeth.
Miku! She's
She's
on my
Miku.
pussy.
Miku. Everywhere there's Miku. Can't
Ooh,
escape.
the vinyl sticker. My laptop needs stickers.
I'm just gonna fill the PC case with stickers.
Only stickers.
She
Nothing but
peeked.
stickers.
She peeking.
She peek.
Let me go, people.
You can have a Miku to watch over everything that you do.
Oh no.
She watches over everything that you own.
Steals my social security number.
You just slap that on your laptop and just put "What would Miku do?" Be good.
Miku
would do everything.
Honestly, I'd feel immediately safer. I'd be like, she's watching over me.
This can be your emotional support, Miku.
Yeah.
No. Emotional support, Miku. Yeah,
Emotional support, Miku.
She probably has a song for that.
I'm sure somebody has made one.
Probably.
Shout out to the Miku trend.
Oh, I see the end
Shout out
singers.
to Miku.
Yeah. The Miku trend that I guess like helped like bring a shit ton of Brazilians into Blue Sky.
Yeah. It's so the timing was
The entire country of
crazy.
Brazil going into Blue Sky.
like that timing of like the Miku trend and then Brazil and then Miku birthday, you know, and then Gravity Falls. Like, dude.
Yeah.
Miku birthday.
Miku.
There
Happy
were so
birthday,
many
Miku, from your friend
at
Jeremy.
Japan.
Honestly, I
Also-
love all the Mikus that turn out like that I saw around with the trend of Miku. I love most designs. They're really nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
We
yes.
love Miku in this house.
Everywhere there's Miku. Miku all over the
Yeah.
world. Owns the world.
I do realize
Sounds
I
boring.
talked over you, Mur, as you were saying.
Oh, I was just gonna say, I was like, going back with like the timing of everything. San Japan's theme for next year is Sound of the Future, I think.
Oh
Or
my
just
God, it's
sound in
perfect for
general.
Miku.
And I was like, oh my god, is this
What
the
if-
Vocaloid revival?
Oh,
Dude, it's over.
I'll whip out Merly for next year. I'll do that. She's just sitting in a bin.
sorry, I just saw the Melina. The Melina.
Oh yes, yes.
They're so
Yes.
good.
I'm very thankful that you gave Zagreus the cake he deserves.
Hades, they gotta be kicked up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody kicked up, even Dusa ahead. Yeah.
Oh yeah, especially with Project Voltage too, right? That's like the Pokemon thing, was it? Or was
Yes.
this-
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Dude. I need to make my own Miku. Damn. Ooh.
It reminds me of
I
when
have to make Miku.
we were making regional variants for peers.
Oh my god.
That was a thing?
Oh, the ancient
Yeah.
times.
Oh my god, yeah. That was like back in 2019, 2020 era.
Ooh.
We had a Lowland Piers. We had we haven't done a well, I mean Galarian Piers is just Piers, but we haven't done a God, I'm so bad. The only thing I remember from Scarlet and Violet is Area Zero.
Yeah.
Yeah, Area
We,
Zero.
we
was
haven't
so
done a Piers for
good.
that region.
We haven't done
Oh.
Italian Piers.
We haven't done the ones I haven't seen. No, I made a Hoenn one. Someone else made a Hoenn. But basically, it was just taking each Pokemon region and then designing a Piers for that region.
Sorry, only knows Scarlet and Violet for Smoliv.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I agree.
Also,
I
Lechonk.
love Smoliv.
Yeah.
I had Smoliv
Oh, it's
as
Passio!
my...
There we go. We haven't seen
Oh.
Passaian Piers. I finally fucking. Wait, no, it's not. Passio's the mobile one, isn't it? Passio's from Pokemon Masters, right?
Yeah, I think.
Wait, I
Shit.
can't. I'm using that
What
screen to
is
stream.
What is the?
Gotta Google it quick.
Hang on. I'm gonna get Paldea. Paldea. There we go.
Paldea.
Right.
Yeah. It was
I knew it
Paldea.
started with a P. Yeah,
Good.
Passio's the
Good.
Pokemon Masters resort area.
That tongue twister messed me up.
Paldea. We haven't seen Paldea in Piers.
Yeah. There's like, but yeah, no. Smoliv's good, Lechonk's good, and then God, for shows just like how much I forgot about Scarlet and Violet. And then there's just like the most explicit Common Rider Pokemon they ever had.
Low kicks.
Yeah.
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 I might add it to the conversation Tinkaton.
Tinkaton,
oh
my
my God.
beloved!
Um,
Tinkaton!
I love Tinkaton.
My
Oh, God, my heart.
beloved! When
Really
we played
small pink
together,
creature with a big hammer. It got my heart immediately. It's like,
when we played together and me and Val learned I had like the smallest Tinkaton alive and he had the biggest Tinkaton alive. I was like, what do you mean these are the same? Where'd you find your Tinkaton?
they were so
She was
they're
mad.
so good.
Great.
God. I'm like remembering more of Scarlet and Violet, and it's like
I miss.
there was that whole thing with like the sandwich, like the ultimate sandwich.
Oh, the sandwiches, yeah.
Sandwich for shiny hunting, yeah.
Oh yeah, I was thinking more like about the quest line with.
Oh yes, there was that whole thing. The game has been out, I think, for like 2 years. You're fine to talk about spoilers.
It feels like it should be longer than that. Why does it feel like that?
I remember we had to take classes. I was like, I'm going to school in the game. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
No.
But also I remember there was a city. I don't remember the name of the city, but it has a lot of like Andalusian art on the walls, like little tiles with like a lot of like little intrinsic details and like stuff. It's really cute. I don't remember the name of the city, but I know it's based off Andalusia in Spain. It's really
can't
cute.
tell you.
Yeah. I forgot the name of it, but it's a really, really cute area.
Yeah.
I remember Tulip and her assistant.
I think it was where Tulip was.
I think so, because the
Yeah.
thing you're describing sounds a lot like her gym city.
Yeah,
City.
Yeah.
that one I really liked it.
Yes.
I feel bad. I literally don't remember names of any place in there except for Area 0.
Who would have thunk? The most like the most Undertale place in Pokemon is the one we remember.
If I had the
That's a hard name.
chance,
Hold on, let me look it up.
Area 0, like if I had the chance to experience Area 0 for the first time again, like on my own, because I was in call with Jake when we were playing and it was like 2 a.m. and he was getting distracted by like some of the vocal things, like some of the music, and I was there just like, please, I'm in the story. I'm like immersed right now. Please. I am immersed.
Please,
But
get me out of here.
it was really good. It was
Yeah.
it was really good. The story for that was so good.
Yeah.
The Scarlet and Violet were good games. They had very, 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 very harsh criticisms, and I mean, partially rightfully so because of how bugged out they were on launch.
Yeah.
But I got to play with my friends doing whatever the hell I wanted. Kind of like in the same zone. Like I could see you. It was not just like, oh yeah, I'm playing with friends. And it was just like I had to go boot up a raid somewhere. No, like I could see y'all. It was fun. That was fun.
Yeah. My brain is only just playing the boss fight theme with the AI professor now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I feel
didn't-
bad because I didn't
Like-
get the DLC yet.
Like, I'll say this as I feel like a non-Pokemon man. I don't know shit about, like, I didn't know really much about the game aside from like the bugginess and the launch reception. But when I was told about that whole Area 0 from Merle, I can't lie, that sounded like the sickest shit alive. I was like, what the fuck?
It
And,
was so good.
Yeah.
And like the music I heard too. Oh my! I was like, oh, this is indeed a Toby Fox. Yeah. It slaps. I do go back and listen to it because it's definitely like a vibe. So.
That boss theme just goes so hard.
It
The
does.
essence of Tiny Dog was felt.
Tiny dog. I also remember like when I got into Area 0, the thing is, like, I think it got imprinted in my memory because of like the vibes of the area. Friend, that I was like, damn, this kind of feels like a little bit like Nier Automata. Like I loaded Nier Automata and I wanted to do like one of the endings or something. Like, I don't know, like when I got in there, it felt a lot like it.
Yeah.
It's
we're
really wild.
like which area near specifically?
Yeah. Honestly, it's making me think of like. Just now, it's making me think of like Splatoon 3 and how the single player takes place in like an abandoned like space station.
Yeah, I felt a lot like that.
Nintendo's been doing a couple of those recently.
Yeah, they just love Nier.
That final stage in Splatoon 3, the Alterna stage, that place was very, very difficult. It was very rough. Also, Grand Fest is going on right now, and it's taken all the restraint to just not play.
The gods.
Splatoon Coachella's going on right now. I'm being so fucking serious. It is literally like Coachella in game. It's so good. The marketing they did for this event, the advertising, the setup, the stages, the details, it's so good. It almost makes you not want to go into the matches in Splatfest because it's like a Splatfest, right? But yeah, like all the live music, it's like the live performance music that they play at like the actual concerts. It's insane. It's so good. And we finally get to like cheer and dance like in like the hub world. We can take pictures.
Why did my brain think Splatchella?
Spatula.
Why?
Honestly, real and true.
Spatula?
Spatula.
It really is like that.
It's so funny. Flipping burgers.
But no, I've had a really good time with it. So that's what's going on. I think it ends tomorrow.
Right.
It's the Pacific one.
Before we get too caught up in Nintendo stuff.
Yes.
Now we've talked about how we've done, what we've worked on, the cool stuff that we've worked on. Go subscribe to Mur's Patreon. I don't even know if subscribe's the right action word for that, but still.
Subscribe, support, everything really, and
you can follow for free, but subscribe. Paid patrons get perks.
Yeah. So yeah, no, go visit Mur's Patreon. Go to Val's store. Buy all of his stuff.
Get their stuff. I know I'm gonna get it once my credit card is closed.
go check out the zine and if you can support the charity it's for.
For real, go. It's good. It's good times.
Yes.
Yeah. But yeah, now we've talked about that. Do we want to talk about what we're looking towards or what we're getting into recently?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
All right. Do we want to do this in the order of the couch again, or unless someone is particularly eager to talk about bears, they can go first.
We could rock the similar old pattern.
Yeah, we can do a couch.
All right.
Yeah, left to right, because I'm looking forward to some stuff.
Pointed you, Mars.
Me. Oh my god.
I pointed you with my tiny fairy finger.
Oh damn, it's very intense.
Yeah.
I wanted to talk about, because this was something I was like slowly getting into by the first stream, right? But in this instance, I finally got to read the entire book, and so what this is the Black Torch anthology, right? It is a comic anthology by publisher Lava Punch, right? A small indie publisher, and this was their fourth and, well, I guess you could say their final installment because they haven't really made anything else since this anthology. But the reason why I got into this book was because it's a collection of stories from developers and artists that are in the industry that I've always like kind of looked up towards, been interested in their work for years. And because the interesting thing about this was that it had a crowdfunding campaign and everything like that, and it thankfully was successful because that's how I got into it. It came out in 2013, so this is an old book, right? Pretty old, over a decade old.
Oh.
Yeah. And why I decided to get interested in it is because I'm trying to get into comics, right? Trying to learn how to get into comics, like make comics and things like that. And because I'm trying to get into Sonic IDW, but also make my own projects as well. And I thought this was a really interesting thing because the reason being specifically why this and not other anthologies is because some of the artists that work in here, or that are in here, are people who worked at Lab Zero, right? The creators of Skullgirls and such, right? Alex Sahad, Kineko, Muriel, Kineko Cartwright, Richard So, and some other artists that helped out in the team. And another artist that I was shocked to find out that was in this book is Matt Braley. And if you're not familiar with Matt Braley, he's the creator of Amphibia. And yeah, this was like a early bit, but you can still see remnants of his style. Like a lot of these artists' style from back in the day. You can see kind of bits of them and how it kind of morphed into what it is now. And the other reason why I thought this book was super cool was because the book is the theming of each story is title theming. So each story has to pertain to the Black Torch, right? And however the artist interprets the title and incorporates that into the story is very interesting, right? Some people would usually go for it being a character. Some people would do it as an environment, right? That's kind of like the more basic kind of way of going about it, right? But it spins off into a lot of very interesting ways. So someone had wrote the Black Torch as an emotion, right? How like that could be someone's emotion. Someone made it as a curse. Someone made it as a bad joke, right? And it's like there's a ton of different ways each artist was able to interpret the Black Torch, and I thought that was really fascinating on top of their different art styles as well. And I genuinely really like this book. And so I implore people to check it out. I'll give you a link. And you can find it on their what's it called? Their Store Envy. Their Store Envy. And it's really nice. I genuinely really appreciate this, and it's very inspiring because I want to do something similar to this in the future, and I want to be able to explore my own ideas and my own creativity like this book. So yeah, guys, please, if you can, check out the Black Torch, and hopefully one day, if the publishers ever feel up to it, I hope they make a new one. It's been a decade, but who's to say? Yeah, they're still around. And that's all I have to say for now. Aside from another thing I'm looking forward to is Marvel vs. Capcom. That's it. But yeah.
Right. Yeah, no, that is. I feel like it should be very obvious to me that the creators of Skullgirls and Amphibia knew each other. That feels like it would be very obvious to me.
Well, yeah, Californians,
Right.
But I mean, it's cool. It was cool. Seeing it. It definitely encourages you to like kind of research these artists of now and how they are, because some of them are not as active as they were back in the day. Obviously, things happen in 10 years, and some of them are still very active. But I just love this time capsule of creativity that's placed in this book. So I encourage people to check this out and, do something similar if they ever feel like, want to do something just as like interesting and inspiring as this. But yeah. That's all.
Right.
That's my TED talk.
No,
Dandy,
really cool.
Yeah.
do you have something for your TED talk?
In particular, not like recently I've been in a few, like I've been checking a few stuff, mostly trying to get back into the swing of things. I've been kind of like not drawing a lot, not doing most stuff because like I've been busy and life, life happens. In particular, what I'm looking for is, get back into, for example, cosplay. I also got my certification for my UX UI course.
Ooh.
So
Hell
I'm
yeah.
trying to like build my portfolio in that sense. Probably gonna try and get some more advanced courses and stuff. But I still got that, and probably gonna get like a certification event. That's gonna be fun. But yeah, like I've been working on a lot of things. I'm gonna work on a lot of things in upcoming months. One of the things that I mentioned is the cosplay. Then there's a couple projects I cannot speak of yet, but that are gonna be happening in the next few months. Stay tuned for that. I'm probably gonna be able to talk in the future, but yeah. But yeah, like there's not a lot, but mostly because a lot of stuff going on. I'm getting like my brother's getting married in February, so I've been all working on that. I have to attend the wedding. But yeah, like that's mostly what I've been up to.
Right.
And
Oh yeah.
I wish I could have something more for this particular stream. Probably gonna try and bring some more stuff in
that's
the future,
fine.
though.
Well, that's the thing about like these monthly streams. Like sometimes we may not have like much to say on some months. That's just the thing about it, and that's okay
Yeah.
because
Uh.
that might just mean we're working on something we can show later and like just like talk about how great that is.
Yeah, and like I'm been slowly working on my portfolio, which is the thing that I've been putting off for the longest time. And those who are artists of any kind know what is that like. Like trying to work in a portfolio is like, okay, it's a big undertaking, but I'm adding up into it and probably gonna get it finished soon. So that's a good thing.
Yeah, baby steps. Yeah. It
Baby
happens.
steps.
Yeah. Right. Mur, have you been getting into or looking towards something recently?
Yeah, so ever since I came back from San Japan, that kind of like recharged all the art batteries and kind of helped me mentally balance work and life a little more, especially since things have kind of chilled out right now. Well, before the end of this week, they were a little chilled out at work, but it's okay. Things will be okay once mid-October hits, hopefully. I just kind of deal with it. Anyway, I came back from San Japan very inspired and recharged to do more of my art stuff and like get back to being really disciplined about it. So I'll be able to do more art and finish things more often. So I'm looking forward to diving back into my discipline and treating it as such, because I've been slacking a little bit. I felt it and I don't like it, so I want to change it. I think that's something that a lot of people overlook. It's very, very easy to be like, oh, I'm just tired from work all the time because
Yeah.
I'm tired. I talk to people all day. That's fine, but your batteries, they drain. And sometimes you just don't want to do anything when you get home. But knowing on the days that I do feel good after work, I should be using that time wisely and not just like, well, I'm just not going to do anything today. So I've done a little self-assessment there, a little change up. So I'm looking forward to getting back to my peak moment. But also aside from that, I've been getting back into Octopath Traveler and Sonic like really heavily lately. Like I was like 5 years ago. Like I've been sketching Blaze and Silver like non-stop since I've been back, and I've been listening to all the different versions of Dreams of an Absolution because that is one of my favorite songs of all time. And Blaze's encounter theme or Blaze's event theme from Sonic Rush. And I'm happy I found a really nice like jazzy remix of it on YouTube the other day.
Oh,
I've been listening to that.
Yeah.
Very, very happy about it.
Oh yeah.
So
Runway
I've been
music.
doing that. Yeah. So I want to get back to like those peak hours because like if you've followed me since like I'd say probably 2018, 2019. Probably for sure 2019. You know how much I care about both of these things. Both Octopath Traveler and Sonic, and I was literally just drawing that, especially right after Angel died. They became hyperfixations hardcore. So to get back to them now that I've increased in my art and writing skills, it's been fun to try kind of just like explore them some more and like remember like the mindset I had. Because in Octopath Traveler's case, like I had this fic that I was working on because it's always recommended like after you lose somebody or like if you're going through immense like stress or grief time, if nothing seems to be giving you like peace of mind or whatever, maybe you should try writing, and not necessarily writing about whatever's bothering you, but just like writing. So at the time I was very deep into Octopath, so I started a fic called Letters, and it's centered around mostly Primrose and Cyrus from Octopath Traveler 1. And it's post pretty much everyone's journeys, for sure Primrose and Cyrus, because they're both back in their cities. But anyways, I was rereading it this week, and I was like, man, like I had something here. I was onto something. And I was remembering what my plans were, and I was like, yeah, I gotta write. I gotta do more of this. And I want to draw him again too, because Cyrus is very fun. He's just this character that I just adore, which if you know me, you know he fits all the little check boxes. A beautiful, oblivious man who essentially would just marry books and knowledge if he could. Just, I don't know, there's just something about those scholarly types, I guess.
Nerd.
But yeah, I want to draw him again because his design's really good, and I love all the intricate details, like the embroidery work with his cloak and such. There's just fun stuff to do. And Primrose, I just adore her for many, many reasons. She's a very strong character, and not because she wanted to be strong, but because she had to be strong. And that's something I resonate with a lot. So I want to draw them again soon too, but I definitely want to continue writing. And then in the Sonic verse case, I mean, Sonic's just always a good time. And it makes a hell of a difference now that I have y'all and the friends in my server where we have similar interests and we can explore said interests without certain parts of fandoms that make things uncomfortable. And that's the politest way I can put that. So that's how I'm gonna leave that. So being able to revisit Sonic with improved art skill and mindset, and being able to share that with others who are also on their own creative journeys and like seeing and like the live like sharing past OCs and like sharing sketches and ideas we had. It's been such a good time. And then the music for Sonic's just so fucking banger. Like if I need to be inspired, just throw on a damn like Sonic mix on YouTube and that's it, dude. Like if I need to be inspired to draw them, that's it. Every single one of those characters has their own theme, so it's great. Like, damn, okay, I need some shadow inspiration. Pop on like All I Am or This Machine or freaking Supporting Me or something, like any of those. Any of them.
Speak your truth.
So yeah, I think definitely for sure you're gonna be seeing some more Sonic art from me.
Yeah.
Yes.
To everybody who remembered way back when I was drawing them, y'all honestly deserve a veterans discount because you've been around me for years and supported me and never asked why. Yeah, supporting me, huh? Never asked why Sonic or why Octopath or why Eve or Piers, you know? It was just one of those things. I just think it's fun to revisit these past, current and past fixations, knowing I've grown and honed skills since then and have a different mindset, and it's fun, you know? I kind of want to take some of those old pieces and redraw them now and see what I would do. So I'm very much looking forward to that. Outside of art stuff, I am excited for our next Final Fantasy XIV raid practice on Tuesday, because re-clears for this raid tier have been going pretty well for Savage. And we should be clearing M3S this week. I'm digging all the different wrestler vibes from this raid tier. It's been a very nice change of pace. Every single raid has a different song. It's not the same. I was dying in Pandemonium, y'all. I love Pandemonium. The whole story was so good, but my god, having to wait till the fourth fight in a tier to hear a different song was killing me. And it wasn't until the third tier where in P11 you got a different song, and then in P12 it was a different song as well. And it's wild to think that so much time has passed since then. And we're on a new expansion came and went. We did the story and everything. We're on a raid tiers now. I'm looking forward to that. And then outside of Final Fantasy, I am super excited to start playing Visions of Mana, because I'm a Mana series enjoyer. And it looks really good. I played the demo, I had so much fun with it. And the premise of the story for this one, I think, is going to be really touching. And typically the Mana series does pretty well with their stories, executing them. So I'm excited. I don't know. I know pain and suffering awaits me in some portion of this story, but I'm excited nonetheless. So that's what I got.
Right.
Really good. It's good times.
I've not dived too deep into the Mana series. Most has just been watching a streamer, me and Val watch, play the a bit of Visions. I did see a section from one of the past games, Trials, I think, where it's Trials of Mana.
Wiles of Mana.
And the one I saw was it was the character with the list being turned into a ghost, and how that game handled ghost voices, and it was really funny to me.
Yeah. God. Trials was a lot of fun.
He's talking about
too.
Mateo on the ship section, I think.
Okay, yeah. Trials was a good time. I feel like I breezed through that. I need to go back and do the other stories. Actually, you get a new storyline if you do all the character stories.
Oh,
fun fact.
That honestly just sounds fun. It looks like a nice little thing to turn your brain off to. Maybe it sounds in front of what I've seen so far.
Mm-hmm. So what have you been up to, Dune? Or what are you looking forward to?
What have I been?
What'd you get into?
Mm-hmm.
Small things. Well, it's super recently. It's just been not small things, but it's just in long term big for me. But I'll get just the small things, bite-sized things first. Music in general. I've a little fun fact about me, or not fun fact, was that my parents never shared a lot of music with me before. like for her own, or at least like from my memory at least. And so recently, me and Val have just been like listening to, for me, very new territory, and I'm very thankful for it. I recently got really into XTC, which is like that was like one of the first of like what Val had shown me that made me go like, oh fuck yes, I love this. I've been like particularly like really into her Skylarking album. But yeah, no, to give it like a short explanation for that, it's like very 70s English rock band. To kind of like quickly explain why I like them, if you just listen to like the first two songs of Skylarking, Summer's Cauldron and Grass, they have what I can only, without any better terms, of just like the best song transition I've ever heard in my entire life. Like hearing it immediately made me fall in love with her stuff. Like, oh my god.
That's how it happens, dude. Like you just there's this moment and then you just get awakened by something.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go click this right now. I'm gonna go see.
Yeah, like other than that, I can now say I've listened to Neil Cicerega's Spirit Phone.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I could definitely say for certain, like, I've listened to his stuff before. I've listened to like his mashup stuff like fully.
Mm-hmm.
But Spirit Phone was like the first in a long time since then, and yeah, no, it's honestly kind of nice hearing comedic but also kind of sinister songs, or like comedic songs with like some bit of like a sinister element to them at least. And I've been into Talking Heads. Road to Nowhere has been stuck in my head. In fact, it is right now. I
think I heard of that song once.
Yeah. If you remember it by the music video that had this the vocalist's face being projected onto the road, that's Talking Heads.
What?
That's burning down the house, and that is such a wild cut for our target demographic, which is probably not old enough to be into Talking Heads, except for a couple of us weirdos.
Right. Listen, niche shit is awesome. So I mean, okay, yeah.
I'm an old person music enjoyer, and I've infected him. That's what this is.
Very good.
Oh
First, first I've been just like getting my music taste from like those videos that explain the music references in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Now it's been through Val, and like I said, I'm very thankful. I now actually have listened to albums, and I'm like, hell yeah, dude. Amazing stuff. Now for the big thing. And this kind of like fills in for Val as well, because it's a thing like we're both going to be a part of. So recently we've both been into like looking at tabletop systems, and eventually that led to a friend of mine, Saria, or Animal of the Elements, who's in chat right now. Say hello to them. They made an offer to the two of us to join. I will give you. Oh god, terrifying. But they made an offer to us to join a one-shot they're doing. But it's not just any normal one shot. No, this is in fact their one shot for CozyCon, which is yeah.
My
so for
God.
so for those who don't know, CozyCon, it's an online very convention. They have rotating themes for like each year. They go up, and they're very like if it's just like an artist focused online fairy convention. They have like a Discord. They have like a VR chat world. That's been like another thing me and Val been into. We've been exploring VR chat and
Quick correction, I do not believe this is a furry only convention. I believe this is anything goes convention, just a lot of furries attend it.
Right. My mistake. But yet, no. We've been exploring like a thing called like VCAT, I believe. Right. Okay. Yeah. Technically not a furry convention, but most mods are furry, so it's attracted a lot of that group. Gotcha. My mistake. Yeah, it's an online convention. Right now it's themed around dinosaurs. Me and Val were walking around like convention and online convention worlds on VR chat, and we saw venues for them. So it was really cool to see them there. And now, like I said, we have the opportunity to be a part of Saria's tabletop panel for them. We are going to be playing as two fish beings. Show the trailer.
If you can get me the link, I'll show it.
Oh, okay. Let me get it. So it's gonna be me as Big Fish Woman.
Big Fish Woman!
Yeah, Lumi.
Fish woman.
And it's gonna have Val as Rivi, fellow fish, and the two are just gonna be like happy fish lesbians. Fucking, and for the record, like lesbian, like, and for like Val's character, he him lesbian for the record. Let me get the got the link. I'm helping. I'm trying. I'm sorry. Listen, I wasn't expecting to be expecting like the DM themselves to say show the trailer. Or
Show it.
getting it up. It's in the. Oh yeah, sorry.
Chrome is doing something odd.
Oh.
And it is not capturing. Oh, that's because that's a new Firefox tab. Hold up, everybody. Hold up.
Yeah.
Oh, yo, boy.
I'm using two browsers to provide your entertainment tonight, so pardon me.
It's all good. It's all
Old
good.
man moment. Here we are.
It is so fun.
Yeah.
I like this. This is nice.
Ooh,
Yeah.
this is nice.
Oh, this is sick. I like this.
Dynamo Fluffins. I like the name.
Albus Cloveheart. Who's that?
Ooh, Lumi.
Wow.
The fish.
And
Who's the player?
Livy! Yo!
Yo. Very interesting.
Yo.
Seeing the sprite art and the splash art. Interesting.
Yeah.
How was
I
that?
really
like
Okay.
Member of chat currently, Animal the Elements, did all that art, did all the sprites.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay, damn.
Wow.
It's funny because it's like, so Saria has done one-shots for CozyCon before, but when I at least saw them, they, it was usually just like, from what I've seen, it was like whatever art the players had up that character that we're going to be playing as. So I was not expecting just to see in our Discord them going like, hey, I made art for all your characters and pixel art.
That's insane. That's
Like, whoop.
holy shit. I would have been like, what? Yeah, I expected at least like 2 artists to do at least one of each, but no, both?
Yeah. Planned for 6 months instead of 1. Powerful. This is the kind of power you can expect from Saria. But yeah, no. We will be playing on the break system, break with 2 exclamation points, which is inspired by Ghibli fantasy. I believe Zelda in there too, and like other like classic RPGs. Most of the art of Jesus. I hope you got the rest you deserved after that. Sorry. But yeah, no. Yeah, and Breath of Fire. Yeah. But as you can see, if you would like to check that out, Sire will be streaming it on their own Twitch. On the let me double check. Friday.
I have the dates up on stream, and they're in many time zones.
Yeah.
The time zones have been figured out for you.
Oh man, just get in. Just get in there.
My brain felt compelled to still say it verbally. You don't know who's not seeing this. Because apparently Twitch just has like that thing that shows you, that lets you like add like a not seeing logo on your.
If people aren't looking at this stream after all the work I put into with this fucking 3D background we have, I'm gonna have a problem. Y'all better be looking at that.
We'll hunt them down for it, yeah.
Well, I mean, we're art streamers.
Yeah.
It kind of makes
I
sense
hope they're here for the art,
watch.
man.
No, they said they were like, nah, dog. They looked at me specifically and they were like, dog, you got a face for radio. And I was like, damn, why you say that like that?
Damn.
I was like, why you do that to me? And
You say that to my Sona's face.
How could you?
To my OC's face.
My OC's face.
Roasted live on television.
Live. Television.
Yeah. But yeah, no, this is the main thing I've been looking forward towards. But yeah, no, please go check it out, and not just that, just CozyCon in general. We have like a lot of people have been streaming like stuff there. Yeah. And also, like I said, VR Chat, they have their own world for this event as well.
Oh, it's on my birthday.
Oh my god!
September 22nd would be my birthday, so it's my birthday weekend.
Cool things happen on the birthday.
And a Minecraft server. Look at that.
Ooh, a Minecraft.
Yeah. It's honestly been really nice. It's just like, it's nice. It's cool. Like,
I've been getting back into Minecraft, so this is nice.
But yeah, you can join CozyCon. You can participate in it for free. I don't know if we still have. Okay, yeah, and as Saria says, if they have art applications for a gallery for non-vendors, if they do, submit it. It's a good time, legit.
Okay, interesting. Okay.
Yeah. As you can see,
nice.
We got
Fry.
We got Pokemon. We got Lion King.
Futurama, it's all there.
Do it.
Submit. If you're a Kingdom Hearts fan, submit. You know.
Yeah. And then you have like a lot of like, I think they also tried to throw some microblocks and whoa!
Ooh, that's great. Yeah, that's super cool.
Wait, what?
Hey.
Oh.
Sorry, Set. They can like turn the art here into like Minecraft blocks on the Minecraft server.
Oh, this wonder is why it's a square. Okay.
Right. Yeah. But yeah, no, this is very cool and gamer thing.
Very gamer.
Yeah. That is the main thing I've been. It's like pixel art, but not. That's been the big thing I've been looking forward towards. Also, the Capcom Fighting Collection 2.
Yes. Yes.
Not Marvel vs. Capcom. I've sworn away from getting my hands on Disney stuff. I'm not gonna touch that. I'm sorry, but Capcom Fighting Collection 2 got some 3D stuff in there.
Isn't that a different division though? Like Marvel Games is separate from that particular side of Marvel, like MCU things.
Well, I always. I mean, it's like it's all of it's like owned by Disney, right? So it's just like I don't want to risk it. I don't want to risk it for the biscuit.
I don't know. I have to do my research because I feel like it's a separate division, but we'll see. We'll see. That's not a here there. But I get you. Fuck Disney.
Yeah. Hell yeah, brother. Wait, what did you say? What did you say? Never mind. Right. Based. Thank you.
Based. Planet of the.
And
Based.
Just real quick, Val, do you have a thing you're looking forward to?
You covered the one thing I'm participating in that I can talk about on twitch.com. No, twitch.tv. So, no, I'm good.
Alright. Alrighty.
Don't go to twitch.com. I don't know what that is. It's twitch.tv/club-eclipse.
Club
That's the only site you need on Twitch. Thanks.
Club_eclipse, where you find all these
the
beautiful,
underscore.
lovely people talking
Yes.
about art and stuff.
I forgot that Twitch.com, yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I always forget about that.
Oh, I typed it in on my phone just to see. It's like, what is a Twitch.com? And it just leads back to Twitch.
Oh,
Regular
okay.
Twitch,
So you're not going to get viruses if you go to twitch.com, but you should still go to twitch.tv/club_eclipse.
Yeah.
Right here.
Right here.
Did we talk about the YouTube?
Oh,
No,
Ooh.
we did not.
Oh, okay.
we
okay.
have.
So hi.
You know,
Yeah,
got a
smooth
YouTube.
transition.
Hi.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I missed. I feel like the first 30 minutes. I don't know what y'all talked about. So yes, we do have a YouTube for Club Eclipse. There will be shorts and stuff added later. As of right now, if anyone misses or wants to rewatch VODs, it will be on that channel, and we are working to try and do them in a timely fashion to get them up and running. I uploaded the last one and it took like 2 hours. So I just kind of let that thing go.
that was a night.
overnight.
Seeing that happen in real time and just it being
That
like,
was insane.
nope, you don't get to upload it.
Yeah, because you were like, okay, do this thing. And I was like, yeah. And I already knew it was going to take a while. And you're like, so how's it going? I was like, dude, we're at 5%. Like,
Uploading
Oh.
on.
Relax.
Oh.
Relax. This is not a fast thing. But yeah. So that'll be going. We've got some plans to do some more little reels and short stuff on there in the future as well to make it more enticing for people to go to instead of just like, oh, I missed the stream, here's the VOD. Got it. Because if we host them on Twitch, they will be deleted within the week. Maybe 2. So this way with YouTube, you guys can experience them and enjoy them whenever.
Yeah.
Or if you're like that one person who's like, I need that song. What was the song that was playing at this point? Well, there you go. We list the song names that we have playing in the background in the stream. So you can just go sit with the stream for a song name.
You don't have to use Shazam.
Yeah.
No Shazam here, even though
Nope.
it does work sometimes, but not a lot of the time.
Yeah. So there's that. Should I also talk about the other thing? Are we ready for the other thing?
Is it the Doomsday device?
Oh, okay.
We are,
Doomsday device.
right?
The Doomsday device. Oh,
No,
we're not ready to talk about that one yet.
Boris, that is for next year. We talked about this.
You're right.
Oh my
God. My bad.
No.
Sorry. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry. You didn't hear that.
We haven't entered totality yet. Come on. No, we also, thanks to Val for setting this up, we have started a newsletter for Club Eclipse because the algorithm for social media is changing constantly and constantly different from different social media sites as well. So that is on our website. You can go and sign up to be part of the news list. We were going to send out newsletters at least once a month, doing a recap of what's going on with us for the month, what we're looking forward to, different events and things. So you don't always have to be relying on social media websites to catch our posts. You'll have it sent to your email. You won't lose it to the timeline refreshing randomly, like it'll be in your email. So as long as you go and you click it, and if you are wanting to save it somewhere safe, you can do that. It'll have times of the events, scheduled plans, recap of what's going on, and maybe some little tips or different little nice positive send-offs for y'all to make things a little nice in these trying times. Yeah. So that was a fun thing. Thank you to Val for setting that up for us. So
I wanted us to have a little, a little thing so that no matter where people are scattered across on all the social medias, people can at least get a little bit of us delivered right into their inbox for convenience. Yeah. It's just gonna be once a month. You don't have to worry about getting spammed like, oh my god, I got so many things in my inbox. Oh, these guys they keep emailing me. No, it's just gonna be once a month, newsletter summary of what we did and what we're gonna do. That's it.
Yeah.
Yes,
so if your time schedule's a bit full, just not be able to catch up with streams, especially like this kind of stuff with podcasts, you at the very least will have these stuff to check on what we've been doing recently.
Yep. Yes, so, we'll be in your walls. Yes.
We'll be in your walls. We'll be in your phone.
We're in your phone.
We'll be in your phone, which is
in your inbox.
We will be in your phone, which is being charged into the outlet on your wall. And we will travel from the electrical wiring.
You reminded me I have to charge mine.
We don't even need the outlet. We travel across in the air on the radio waves.
As a Caleb City skit once said, "I'm in your house, chilling."
So yes, definitely go check out the newsletter. We hope you sign up, and that way you'll always be up to date with whatever's going on with us.
Yeah.
Check out the YouTube if you want VODs for recaps and then access to our future shorts and stuff as well. They'll be there.
Yeah.
And of course, go out and support each person of the club. Really means a lot to us. And yeah, just have a good time.
Yeah.
Was there anything else we were forgetting?
I think before we end, I think that would be a good time to do a quick Q&A or our tip thing. Because I imagine that is something we'd like to do to help not just ourselves but other people.
I wanted to say this real quick. Should we I wanted to he's not here, right? But I don't know if we're wrapping up, but I would like to at least give some shout out to Gigi, right?
That's right. That's right. Gigi wanted to mention his VGen for y'all. He's been doing a lot of stuff lately. He's been dealing with a lot IRL.
Yeah.
So we know why he's gone today, but if y'all could please go check out his projects and his VGen.
I'll put the link in the chat. You guys check him out.
He's got his card listed. He's got his commission. He's taking commissions on VGen as well. He does VTuber rigging, the art, illustration, whatever you need, honestly.
Yeah. So
look, there's Errol. Look, there he is.
Oh my god.
They got Errol.
They got Errol in the walls.
Arrows in everyone's walls.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Arrows
Jesus are
detected.
banger. Definitely go give him a shout out there.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Wanted to bring that up before we moved on to anything else before we ended up things.
Thank you.
Yes.
Alright.
So, you're saying Q&A?
And if not Q&A, at least our tips, if we would like to share some.
Art tips. Oh, I have a few. Well, all right. I made a little thread on the twitter.coms about the Tailzine logo, and I just a quick little, I guess it's a general tip, but it's still a good one regardless. Obviously, you know, keep up your references and things like that. And when making your logos, I think this is a thing a lot of people often forget, but and especially if you're newer, please, for the love of all that is holy in this universe, zoom out a lot.
Yeah.
And do it very often, because, you know, it can look nice but also shitty if it can look nice very close up but shitty far away, right, and not clear. And you need clarity when you have a logo, because it's supposed to be done in all different sizes and things like that. And especially when you modify it in simplified versions. So yes, and this also goes for illustration too. Zoom out. You know, you're supposed to see the forest, not the trees. So that is my big tip, because that is some things people often will neglect when they try to get the details.
Yeah. That's a big tip.
Yeah.
Supposed to
Also-
see the forest, not the trees. That is so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, also adding up to logos, because I remember it. I mostly remember it from my advertising classes. I'm going to talk about it. Usually when you make logos, simplicity is best, because like people tend, when they make a logo for like anything really, to overcharge it with stuff, and sometimes less is more, because the brain needs to like gather all the information from that logo in like a few seconds. Like you only get a few seconds for the person to actually look at your logo and be like, oh, like I'll remember this. So sometimes we like to add more things or less things, but it's best to, like, whenever we can, simplify the design so it's easier for people to like remember it and like get it in their memory for like later when they're thinking about, oh, I like this, I don't know, I like this artist, or like I like this product, and I need to remember what this product was about, like what the name of the company was, or the name of the artist or stuff. And usually if they don't remember what the logo was about, they will not remember the person or the company either. Like they need to remember, like, visually at least like a rough idea of what it was about, or maybe colors, maybe the image or something, but it needs to be easily remembered. So sometimes simplifying when it comes to logos, not so, but when stuff, simplifying is best for the sake of remembering. But yeah, that's what I remember about logos. Actually, that is a good tip.
Yes. Oh man.
Right.
Be on my teacher mode. I'm already dressed for the occasion.
We got teacher mode.
Legs out, about to like you're like flip the chair around from the whole class.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, I am stance up like that.
The teacher
Yeah.
stance.
The teacher stance.
I'm a laid back teacher.
I'm one of the cool ones. Yeah. You know, it's the substitute.
For me, an art tip for this week. One that I used recently this week. I use it periodically, but that first sketch that you sketched out and you took time on and everything, you're like, all right, I'm gonna line art. Don't. Why don't you try Gaussian blurring that sketch layer first and then resketching over it and see if you like fix some details. Flip the canvas around, kind of look around. Trust me, changes lives.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
That is also a really good one.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe not even sketch over it. You can even just like blur the sketch layer and then try line arting it and see. It's pretty good stuff.
Yeah. I don't think I have like the biggest tip ever. Not an illustration one, but a writing one. From like what I've been learning, at least, it's like when you're trying to like flesh out your characters, do not think of it as like simply like you really need to just like ask yourself about the character and not just like force yourself to already have like things figured out. Like, don't take asking questions for granted about the stuff you are making, because sometimes you know less about your characters than you realize. So the best way to do that is just ask sometimes simple questions and just like question in relation to like other stuff that character is in. I know that sounds very basic, but it's like that's what I've been having to just internalize and learn, because I realized I haven't been taking arts as seriously as I should be. So yeah.
Hey, sometimes the basics are a good foundation.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Is that it for
I was gonna say, I'm just gonna take a moment. And my tip is not a tip, it's a resource. But for the graphic design squad out there, if you want inspiration for game dev or just for anything, check out Game UI Database.
Yes, that is a fantastic
You need this
website.
You need this website. If you do graphic design at all, games or not, it's a treasure trove of graphic design.
Yes, I will
piggyback
off of that. I will
Yeah,
piggyback
same.
off of that and say, also visit game websites, like video game websites as well. They're also really
Yes. Especially if you can hit them on the Internet Archive and find some old versions if you want some of that crunchy old or super sleek aesthetic that what sites used to have at different times.
Mm-hmm.
Hit up the Internet Archive for even more shit like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Arms.
And you know what? Real quick, I'll get the link for it. And if you can't find what you're looking for on like Internet Archive or like whatever sources, a new resource has recently just popped up. Scorpy or Sockpens, a streamer that me and Val watch, has recently opened up a YouTube channel where he will document the menus and footage of not just like video games from like the early 2000s and such, but also movies as well. Scorpy is just like a really cool person in general. Let me get the link at the chat. His streams are just like the funniest ever. He's like a part of the Radio TV Solutions crew. You may know them for Half-Life VR, but the AI is self-aware. They do a lot of like a lot more amazing stuff beyond that. Scorpio alone has like a VHS viewing stream where he like just like watches VHSs natively on like their like respective like machines alongside with like PS2 games and stuff. He has like a big respect for the past stuff. So yeah, that's my thing on that.
Hell yeah. Is that everything?
Yeah,
I
that
think so.
yeah.
Apparently, there's a partial eclipse happening on Tuesday.
Oh,
Well, what about
Poggers.
that?
we gotta be turned up for that.
A super harvest blood moon and partial lunar eclipse. It's
Wow.
incredible.
Ooh. I need to check if it's visible from where I am.
This was entirely planned. We did this.
It was.
We did
It
this.
It was our biggest reveal yet.
Yes, that we caused the eclipse.
Um,
We should be able to see it across the entire continental US.
oh yeah.
Okay. Oh.
All right.
Okay.
I think that's about. The eclipse always follows you.
It always follows us. Honestly, I need to check if I can see it from where I live. Otherwise, I'll probably pull up a stream and see it because I like eclipses.
Yeah. I think in that case, Ben, I think this is where, we'll say goodnight, I guess. So, Ben, yeah, no, thank you everyone for, coming along to watch, the first of many of our monthly podcasts. As,
Yeah.
um,
The teleprompter! I'm reading the teleprompter!
we're reading.
Teleprompter.
Come back for next stream on the who was
The
it again?
28th.
The 28th. That's when we'll be doing
Our drop
the-
pile.
the drop out that we've been meaning to do. We have some fun ideas for it. We'll be excited for you all to see it.
It's happening whether I have an allergic reaction again or not. Like, y'all are trying for the people.
Oh man.
Let's hope not, but
Y'all are drawing for the people.
Listen, I'll
Let's hope
babysit the stream so everybody can just have a real chill time. Everybody just draw. It's having fun. It's a good time. You gotta show up. 28th.
September 28th.
Yeah,
Be
training
there
8.
or be square.
Whoa.
Whoa. Let's hope an allergic reaction doesn't happen. I'll try not to get one from my end because I am allergic. But let's hope it doesn't happen.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I think this is where we say goodnight. Come back for the 28th, like Mura said earlier. Be sure to follow us on our Twitters and especially Blue Skies. That's getting
Yes.
support.
Shoutouts to video support on Blue Sky.
Yeah.
Shout out to videos and Brazilians.
Yes,
Yeah.
we get the Brazilians. Shout out to Brazil. I'm right
Yeah.
next to it.
But yeah, no. Thank you all, our lovely patrons. Have a wonderful night. Goodbye.
See y'all next
Bye.
time.
Let's see.